Now, all right.
So,
Yep.
Since we got our underlayment that didn't really hold up all too well from being exposed to the elements, I'm gonna take some, I'm gonna ice and water shield and just give this area
A little coverage.
a fighting chance.
Yeah. The shingles would probably be enough, but
ideally, yes, in
but
theory.
always best during a repair to go a little overboard to help protect. So, as we were saying in the last video, these are IKO Cambridge. This was a retail roof that was sold and installed to this homeowner not too terribly long ago. He didn't feel comfortable calling the contractor who did the original install for some reason. But we can see these IKO Cambridge, they just came apart. Everything else is fine, but in this spot here, and they just broke into two pieces. They just came apart. We were saying we don't believe the IKO Dynasty would have done that. We only install IKO Dynasty. I don't install Cambridge. So now we're going to go ahead and replace some shingles. This wasn't an insurance claim worthy job because it's newer shingles that are matchable. They're not discontinued. They're not non-repairable or unrepairable. The pliability's still good. As you see, you can lift them without creasing them. And now we got to see, did we bring up enough shingles?
Yeah, we got enough.
A bunch of the neighbors are watching us, so I have a feeling we're going to get called over to do some more repairs. So maybe a bunch of them were done in this neighborhood with this same shingle. So you line it up. We're going over into a valley here. So you got to watch that. This was the perfect shingle to replace without having to get crazy with it. Take your hook blade, give your relief cut. The sharper the blade, the better. We used to go through them hook blades, man. Isn't that weird? Now we're going to nail, and the nail placement is important on any shingle, but in particular when you're coming into a valley. So you want to nail in the common bond.
Yeah. Don't want to get too close to this area. I mean, you should be safe, but we're gonna keep our nails contained to like this area and then some more over this way just to be safe.
So we're not penetrating near the valley. And then we'll get tar gun before we leave and cover these old ridge and exposed nail heads. But this is just the quick and easy way to do shingle repairs. A lot of companies do not want to do shingle repairs anymore, and I agree, there's not a lot of money in it. You got to do it because you want to build an organization, not that you're out there trying to get all the money you can. In our instance, we're trying to build Simple Solutions into a long-standing organization that'll be around for a long time. So we're going to do jobs like this. That's how you build a good customer base.
Build a good customer base. You build a good name for your company as well. You know, this customer here, for example, has, you know, a family member. Their mother needs a roof. Their, you know, kids, if they're old enough to have grown kids, and I have a feeling we're at the top of the list as far as recommendations go.
Yeah, if anybody they know brings up them needing a roof, I have a feeling we'd be getting a call, and that's good, man. Plus, it keeps us in the business, keeps us in practice. I'm a roofer and been doing it a long time. I don't really want to get to where I'm just a sales company and I'm not doing roofing at all. Just not something I want to do.
We got the boss behind the camera every once in a while. We need to make sure he sees work happening. You see, he's touching some shingles today, so check that off the list. Yep, I got my hands dirty today.
I do so many repairs, but we don't capture it on camera because the camera has to be on my hip when I'm doing the repairs. So as you see, you can still lift them and hammer. You don't need the roof snake and all that stuff. Just nail at a slight angle and then hit it good and hard that last time so the nail head is flat as can be. now he'll go up to the next rows. Yep, one extra there. So, and then the new ones will look noticeably different for a little while until it kind of blends in. But there's a couple years on the original roof here, so our new one looks definitely cleaner and newer, brighter. And we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna caulk the exposed nail heads. Kind of whenever we do a repair, we'll go through and do a roof tune-up. We'll go through and just check any little thing we can do while we're up here. Simple and easy stuff. And now it's starting to rain.
Just barely.
Yeah,
good timing.
It was perfect timing. That one never even had a nail?
It did.
Oh, okay. There you go. Slow and low.